Oh my gosh, I just want to be outside. I don't want to work. Like, how can anybody work in this weather? It is glorious. Like, there is a golden glow in my home. You might not be able to see it right now, but actually, you can probably see out my window. Oh yeah, there's my yucky socks. Well, they're not really yucky because I only wore them to bed last night, but we're here and it's spring and I'm so happy and everybody's depression is slowly dissipating. It's wonderful. So, been an eventful couple of weeks actually. Last weekend, Cade was with his daddy. And for weeks, my sister was planning a Chocolat party. You know the movie Chocolat. It's got, I think her name is Juliette Binoche. And it's got Johnny Depp in it and Judi Dench. And they're in a little tiny quaint village in France. And Juliette Binoche, who is Vienne in the movie, goes, she arrives there with her daughter. And they she works with chocolate, so she makes chocolates, and she's kind of like a nomad. And she arrives to this little super Catholic community in France and tries to make a life there. And she arrives during Lent, so around this time of year she comes during Lent, and it's just like she causes this huge uproar in their little society and challenges their norms and kind of brings color into their life. This movie came out back in like the early 2000s, and it's one of my most favorite movies of all time. I don't know why. I've just always liked it. So anyways, I'm not really sure what inspired my sister to do this, but you know, some people do those like eat through the movie kind of things. So I think Harry Potter's like a really popular one that people do. Lord of the Rings, a lot of people do it at Christmas time, like Charlie Brown, The Grinch, and like you watch a movie and then you cook food or prepare food that kind of like represents food in the movie or represents scenes. And my sister wanted to do that for Chocolat. Chocolat. I don't know. I just like calling it Chocolat. I think that makes sense to me, but I don't speak French, so whatever. We're going to call whatever we're going to call it, and that's that. So, Chocolat. Chocolat. But yeah, my sister wanted to do that, and so she had been planning for a couple of months, and she invited just the girls in the family. My mom, me, my cousin Nadia, my aunt, and then my cousin Asia, and my grandmother. So she invited us all over last Saturday, and I get there, and the house looks perfect. My sister's really good at decorating anyway, so we both kind of like the cottagey style. We just have like similar style, but it's very different. I mean, my sister's house is really curated very well. I think her house is decorated better than mine. But I get in there and it's nice and clean, which is really hard to do with a 1-year-old who just learned to walk and with dogs. But she had like French music playing on the background, and I was one of the first ones to come because I didn't have anything to do. You know, weekends without KB's pretty lonesome, so I was kind of just shopping around, hanging out the house. I just was so proud of her. I came in, she was wearing this little apron and a dress and had her hair clipped back, and she looked very Frenchy, I would say. Not upscale mod French, but like little, have a little patisserie. I have a little apartment in a French countryside kind of French. You know, my ignorant American idea of what a French lady would look like. Just very quaint. And I loved it. And she looked so cute. And her little apron had strawberries on it, like embroidered strawberries. And it was really nice. So she just like had this whole meal prepared. She made this chocolate torte. And I think it was gluten-free. So I think it was like not gluten-free, but it was flourless, which I guess would be gluten-free. But she made that, and she had like macaroons sitting out and a huge cheese board, and we all, you know, just enjoyed ourselves. And we showed up, or the rest of the girls showed up.
Oh, freaking cute! I'm sorry, what you got?
This one. That little double barrel has good stuff, you know?
Made our little cheese plates and got cozy, and so she started the movie. And the first scene, that Vienne gives a chocolate to one of the villagers, and so my sister brought out the first chocolates of the day, and it was all ones that she curated for us. It was ones that she picked out specifically for us. Mine, of course, was vanilla buttercream. I love vanilla buttercream chocolates.
This is what you got to look towards.
That's like my favorite Easter candy, is like the Mary Sue's Easter eggs that are buttercream. I love those things. They're my favorite. So we all had our own special chocolate for us, because Vienne gives the villagers like perfectly curated chocolates for them that will help them with whatever life situation they're going through or whatever. So we ate those, and then different scenes passed, and like there would be there's a chocolate cake scene. So she brought out the chocolate torte, and then there was like 2 other chocolate scenes, and she brought out a chocolate cake candy, and then I think the other one, I don't remember what the other one was, but as soon as it got to the point where there was so much chocolate that we got, she made a homemade hot chocolate, and she put like the cayenne peppers. So like Vienne has a South American background. I can't remember if her mom was from Mexico or if it was whatever she was. It was like Mayan heritage, and I think her mom was from Mexico. But so they have Mexican hot chocolate, which has, I think, cayenne and or chili powder, something like that. And so my sister made it, and it was like delicious. She made homemade cream to go on top and brought out in these little tea saucers, you'll see. And it was so good. It was so rich though. So every time it got to a food scene, we started making this ongoing joke where we would just like see the food, and then we'd look out for Lindsay because we were just getting so sick off of it.
You've obviously never met my husband.
I remember this.
Obviously never tried these. Do it, mother.
You said she's chili powder.
Yeah, I'll give it to her.
Oh no, I'll give it to her myself first.
Johnny Depp.
Oh my god.
La
Fleury's, then I have powdered cocoa and truffles. It's okay to eat now.
But it was so fun. And then towards the end, they're having like a dinner, and my sister got like a rotisserie chicken, but she like amped it up with butter and I think some more herbs. And then she made green beans, like fresh green beans with it, and roasted potatoes. And it was so good. Like after all that chocolate, we were just craving real food. It was so good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Lindsay, impeccable timing. Oh my goodness, that looks so yummy. Lindsay, this food is freaking amazing.
Good.
The chicken is the best. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look, she got her makeup on and everybody.
It was just like the best time. Like, we all loved it, except for my grandma. She didn't like it too much. She thought the movie was boring, but she did enjoy the sweets. She's got a sweet tooth. But we all loved it. Like, the thought and the care that she took and put into that was really tremendous, and we just enjoyed ourselves. It was a awesome, like, wintry activity, because it was still, actually, that's one of the first warm days we had. So she had the windows open, and she felt bad that we all had to be inside when it was such a nice day, but we weren't going to do anything else. So we still had the windows open and got to enjoy it. But it was like, it was perfect, like the nice weather with the whole setting, and the fact that it was during the same time of year that the movie takes place. It was so good. And I think we all like want to continue having more of those things. Not necessarily where Lindsay has to plan it, but just having more events like that would be so fun. But just the planning you do have to put into it. And I'm just like thinking, like, what movie would I want to do? And I don't really know. Like, obviously it wouldn't be something like Harry Potter, like a 3-hour long movie. We're not doing anything like that. But maybe I would want to do something like from in the fall time or something. So my sister, she did another similar thing back in the fall time. She did a practical magic night, and she had like margaritas and chocolate cake. I don't think she didn't do a whole dinner. We had like pizza, but she bought pizza, but we had like just delivery pizza, but we had chocolate cake and midnight margaritas, and then we did like all these like crafts, including like potpourri. And she just like, she really likes doing these, and I just pieced that together that this is like not the first time she's done this. So I think they're super cool, and she can do as many of them as she wants. I mean, I've had watch parties, like when Hocus Pocus 2 came out, I had a watch party, and I made like some cauldron brownies and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, it was really cool having like stuff like from the movie, more from the movie. But it was awesome. I got a little bit of footage, but we were just like eating and watching the movie. And so it wasn't really anything else to really capture. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because it was so well done that there's no reason that like maybe you could find inspiration in that, or plan your own watch party or eat through the movie kind of night. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.